All right, guys and gals, we are back here. It's Goliath and your buddy Dan.
Hi, Dan.
With the third part of this interview, we're going to be talking about Pacific Rim 2. Oh my goodness, I adored Pacific Rim. The Kaiju, the Jaegers. So, Dan, you know a little bit about the movie series. What do you think of this kind of monster Mobile Suit Gundam kind of live action that didn't go off with a catastrophe?
I think it's really interesting. Like the whole giant monster fight with giant robots, it seems kind of played out, but the way Pacific Rim does it, it seems really interesting. Like I personally never seen Pacific Rim. I've just seen trailers and like wormed out.
Oh, blasphemy, good sir, blasphemy.
I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, what's Pacific Rim? But why? It's kaiju fighting. I can go watch King Kong.
Yes, for those that don't know, Pacific Rim 2, oh, how long has it been? Oh, it feels like an eternity. The first one came out quite a while ago. I believe 2011, yes. The movie came out, it was based on the Kaiju, which are these interdimensional creatures created by their slave masters. But unfortunately, well, I don't want to give too much away, but the Jaegers are giant robotic mobile suits that go around fighting the Kaiju. There's 1 through 5s, and these things get nasty. So, I mean, Dan, since you are an outsider looking in, I love this and I want to like go fanboy on it. How do you feel, I mean, considering that this is actually not based off an anime, this is something that we created, I think America created it, you never know these days. How do you feel about this live action, like it's like kind of like Gundam meets Monster Rampage? How do you feel about this?
I think it's Transformers meets Godzilla.
Transformers meets Godzilla?
Like, wait, I don't know who directs it, but like I see it, I was like, Michael Bay. The first thing that comes to my mind.
Michael Bay automatically directs it. It ain't Night and Shyamalan. We don't talk about him.
Cause like all I see is explosions, gunfighting. I'm like, oh yeah, testosterone action. But like, how they like kaiju's? I know they're like international like monsters. I know Godzilla is one of them. I know Gamora is one.
Well, they're kind of like the kaijus like that, but these kaiju monsters are a little different. In the movie, the kaiju were created by these interdimensional creatures. They tried coming here once when the dinosaurs were here, but the atmosphere wasn't conditional for them. So they basically waited and waited. And right now, like the ozone and other things I won't go into too much to talk about because I don't want to get blown up. Global warming's a myth. I'm like, okay, you believe that. But we basically terraformed the Earth, so now they're coming back, and these things are like literally Godzilla on crack. They're all shaped like fish and monsters and all these kinds of things. So the Jaegers were created. I love it. They have there's a little funny story about that, but I won't say it on camera because it's kind of messed up. About a story I heard about how the Jaegers got their name, because that's Germany, and why the kaiju are called Japanese. And I'm like, oh, I'm not touching that one. That's a subject I'm not touching. Would you touch that subject, Dan?
I can guess what it is, but no.
Oh no, you don't want to touch that subject. So it was a really great show with a good female role model. I loved her. Since you haven't seen, basically, Dan, though, the woman inside of it, she is of Japanese descent, and she's a badass. And she actually gets the pilot one of the Jaeger systems. It was Gypsy Danger. Oh, I loved her. She's amazing to look at. But do you think, honestly, Pacific Rim 2, since you don't know so much about Pacific Rim 1, which you should go home, everyone should watch it tonight. Goliath says watch it. Do you think you're going to go out, see it, or do you want to see 1, then see 2? Like, how do you feel about, like, are you just going to, like, kind of like, Goliath's crazy, I don't give a crap about this?
I kind of want to see 1 first so I can know what's going on, because I know giant monster fights and everything, but there's like an everlasting story around it. So I feel like if I watch 2 without watching 1, I'd be like, okay, they're fighting, but who's that guy? What's that weapon system called? What?
Wait, what's this armor? What is it? Oh my goodness, I have no idea what's going on.
She died? How she died?
Oh, how'd she die? So, the trailers really spoke highly. Like, basically, at the end of the movie, spoiler alert. Dan, do you mind spoilers? At the end of the movie, basically, we blew their butts to the kingdom come. So the funny part is, though, usually a nuclear explosion, Japan, wink wink, is a pretty good deterrent. Wouldn't you say so, Dan?
I mean,
I nuked you. Would you want to come back?
I mean, if I walk back, I'll be pissed off. Like, possibly, yeah. Yes and no, because if you nuke me, if I'm a giant monster and you nuke me, I'm like, oh shit, he got a nuke. All right, I'm out. But then again, I'm like, you know what? You want to nuke me? This isn't even my final form. I'm coming back with my friends now.
But I'm saying, like, the theory about it is, though, they're interdimensional creatures. If I dropped a nuke on your house, would you want to try to come back, or would you most likely try to go, hey, there are other dimensions out there?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, there's other dimensions. So you blow me up, I'll call 3 more. But that'd actually be like a good plot for the story. Like the kaijus from the first one weren't like the main attacker. They're like, they're like
the scout puppies, and there's even bigger, nastier ones.
Now they see that you have a nuke and all that, then they're bringing in the big guns.
So like the 1 through 5s are like we thought in the movie that they were the big dogs. Turns out like 6 through 10 are like 10 times bigger.
They're like Godzilla on steroids.
Well,
Like 8 lasers at the same time.
and it's really surprising that the movie series was so popular. I think Pacific Rim, though, when it first came out, didn't get the hype it actually deserved. But I think as Comic-Con has released Pacific Rim 2, I think it did boost a little bit of their showing a little bit. Because of that, I think Pacific Rim 2 might actually do a lot better than Pacific Rim 1, because I think now they're treating the Jaeger pilots more like celebrities in the new series. From what I'm getting, I feel like they're more celebrity-oriented than the original. The Jaegers were mostly looked upon as like soldiers of war, and then sort of became famous. Do you think that maybe in the new movie they might go a different route? Or do you think mostly it's going to be soldiers fighting, or like what's your feel? Because I know, like I said, you haven't seen it, but what's your feel if you had to judge this on that?
I feel the celebrity aspect would be really interesting, because the fact that they did all this in the first one, they look at celebrities like, oh yeah, I killed all the giant monsters, I'm on this, and when new ones come in,
I'm a bad butt.
yeah, they're like, when the new monsters come in, like, oh, don't worry, we got this, and they get totally destroyed. Then that could be the rise of, like, you know, a new way to look at the mechs, a new way to fight these monsters. Because, like, wait a minute, if these hardened, you know, soldiers killed the first one, but they got totally demolished by the new monsters, we're gonna have to rethink our strategy in order to win this one.
That was the problem with the Jaeger program. Unfortunately, we did not. It was kind of funny that, you know, I love the movie that the world had to come together. It took a war of monsters for all the you know, I'm not gonna say nations because I'm not trying to anger anybody, but all the nations right now that are killing each other in the series, and they were based on real life. That okay, giant monsters are killing each other. Right now, skin color, religion, political, this doesn't matter anymore. Why do you think it has to come to that for our governments to go, hey, these monsters are going to kill all of us. Maybe we should get along now. Why do you think it takes something of that level in a movie for them to go, hey, maybe we should stop killing each other and focus on not dying? Why do you think it has to go to that level?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So basically, they're like, oh,
especially if it has teeth.
Exactly, like, oh, we're gonna kill each other, but there's a giant Godzilla-looking thing over there. Okay, we're not gonna kill each other. We're gonna fight this thing, but once they're dead, I'm gonna go back to killing you.
You think you think in the new series there might be a little hostility? So like, oh, the kaijus are dead. We're gonna go back to battling each other.
That should be really interesting. Like, you know,
What giant robots now?
What instead of fighting the kaijus, maybe like one nation wants to actually control the kaiju? Because like, wait a minute, these guys are powerful. These kaiju things are like literally killing the world. What if we control them for our country and use that to control them?
You think they're? I really hope you guys don't do that. You think they're gonna try to train the kaiju?
That'd be really interesting. Like I have sort of a mutual understanding with the kaiju. Like, hey, you want to destroy this world? Let me help you do that, but in return, you spare me and my people.
I actually have no rebuttal for that one, guys. Dan has stumped me. I'm like, maybe they can come to some accord because our planet is perfect for them now. Maybe we could like live on. I don't know. I mean, Dan got me, guys. Goliath just got stumped. You know, thing. Maybe there's a government out there that would work with them. I don't know if they even talk our language. I think they just mostly want us dead. But I mean, it would be like, you know, someone's been feeding the kaiju and their masters information. It would definitely be a huge plot twist. Like they're talking to, I don't know, world leaders and they're communicating, or maybe they're manipulating the world. I don't know, but it would be a plot twist to see that if the kaiju were trying to ally themselves with us. You got me. So I mean, wow.
Plot twist. It's like America. I would not be surprised. Like, legit, if that's the route that they're gonna go, I would.
And guess what? It's America.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's America. Cause like, if I'm like, oh, the America, you know, the head of the CIA or the president's talking to like the
kaijus are, these are our babies now.
kaiju master, I'll be like, yeah,
saw this coming.
Like, saw it coming. I knew it. Like, if anyone else, I'll be kind of shocked. Like, what, really? But America, I'll be like, I can totally see that happening.
It is movies, remember, people. We are having fun and joking. Don't crucify us. So yeah, I think that Pacific Rim 2 is a big one. On that note, let's say goodbye, Dan. Let's get our final notes in. I think, honestly, with Justice League, Star Wars, Pacific Rim 2, we've got a lot. And Dan will be back, guys. We're going to come see this man. Because, Dan, you like doing our interviews. You like A.R.K Studios.
I love it. It's fun.
What do you think of our group? What do you guys think of our group? Do you like our group so far?
I love it. Like, I love the fresh air, the weird people staring at me.
We're having fun people interviewing, so I think we'll definitely be back in New York City again. We're going to hit some Anime NYC up. Dan, let people know, tell them about your YouTube page one more time.
I am the Awesome Dan. I mainly do gaming walkthroughs, video game talks, nerdy vlogs, gaming videos, and everything else in between.
And we're A.R.K Studio, guys. You can find us on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. Whew, I get winded just saying that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. Check out our videos from Goliath's RRRs, which Goliath's rant throughs and revivals. I get angry at certain things. And we have, so many other members of A.R.K Studios. We have Yanyel, our cinematographer and photographer. We have Hati, Skull. We have Lolita, who does a lot of our cosplays and fashion design. We also got two brand new members. I want to give a shout out to Draco and Ianthus. Welcome to the A.R.K family. We're going to be growing, and we're going to be providing more and more great content for you guys as we go. So Dan, thank you so much for having us. Thank you. Welcome us in New York City, because we are New Jerseyans. You know how it is. We Jerseyans aren't welcome here in New York. They moved us into New Jersey to get rid of us. So thank you so thank you so much, Dan. Any other words to our kind viewers?
I like turtles.
Dan likes turtles. So if you guys see his YouTube, send him some stuffed turtles. And he would or turtle soup. Just send him a live turtle. Would you like that, Dan?
I mean, interesting. Like, I go out my house, I see a turtle, I'd be like, "You're now mine."
You are now your name is Raphael. So thank you guys so much. We'll catch you later. We'll see Dan at another time. This is Goliath signing off for A.R.K Studios NYC edition. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.